Welcome back to War Thunder and welcome aboard the G.55S. Again, well, there is method to the madness. So first of all, I'm sorry that for yesterday you had no video to watch, and that is down to I wanted to make a crew guide, but the sound quality again is heavily compromised and it's just awful. I mean, I have uploaded it, I have tried to improve it, but ultimately recording in the hangar is still broken for me. Then I also wanted to play a little bit around with tanks. I made certain very interesting experiences. Then I also researched the Sonderkraftfahrzeug 234-2, aka the Puma, you know, this 8-wheeled vehicle with a 50mm gun, and I think it's kind of a light tank, but it doesn't have the energy retention of a tank at all. It just struggles at any kind of slope, despite having nearly a 20 horsepower to ton ratio. It's god awful, that's what it is, but the maneuverability is excellent. Then I also tested certain Italian 4-engine bombers. Yes, I tested the I'm sorry, the P108A Series 2, but also the B versions, Serie 2 and Serie 1. Funny enough, I like the bombers more than the attacker. And yeah, that's my first kill on this P51. He kind of tunnel vision, and it was rather easy picking. And I fly directly towards Hurricane and the P51. The P51 got taken out by another G.55S, and yeah, this Hurricane, let's be honest here, he has a complete lack of situational awareness. He has smoke on, he's stalling himself out. All the more surprising is my bad shooting and how many hits this guy survives. And the third hitting salvo finally puts him to rest, just securing the kill before one of my teammates would have undoubtedly secured it. Then there is a Brigand, and he tries to evade, but the excellent handling of the G.55S compared to P109s, well, I can bring the weapons to a point where I hit the enemy and then the Minengeschosse do the rest. So, and then I'm already in a dive and I'm going after this bowfighter. Yeah, and he is running away from somebody else. By the way, this is actually very effective. In a straight line, those planes, at least the G.55S, together with a lot of Germans, are pretty slow, despite what you are told by some other persons. And another bowfighter goes into a head-on and I let him explode, but I receive an engine hit in return. This was a multi-strike ×4, and this is just how it is. And that's my ace, by the way, just like that. So I wanted to keep it short and attractive for you. I wanted to give you a bit of a heads up what was going on the last few days. The grinding experience with it is very nice. I was actually asking you guys on Twitter if you wanted to see this match. A lot of you said yes. And look how I engaged this P51T. He clearly wanted to go for the head-on as his last resort. I flew a little bit to the side, throwing off his aim, going back for him, and then pulled the trigger while I received a shot into my engine block. That's not the bad part, because I just have a water leak at the moment and I still have a few minutes of flight performance left before I have to land with the shadow of a doubt. And here I actually write it into chat: a simple plane for a simple man. Deeply satisfying indeed. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm feeling so refreshed to have a plane that just doesn't have too many instructor issues, that just works good enough for me to actually execute the plans that I have in mind. Again, I am not the highest up in the sky, I am not necessarily the one with the heaviest armament, but just very simple, the plane performs due to the rather decent accumulation of stats and abilities. So I just wanted to keep it short here and just show you the exciting part, the action part, and as you could see, the overall actions that I did were not really, you know, outstanding in terms of skill. I actually rolled the dice multiple times in a head-on, and yeah, I got away with it. But I think overall you just heard my first impressions on the G.55S. I still think nothing has changed on this opinion. In my opinion, you still have to fiddle around a lot with manual engine control. The guns just have now the ability to hit the target, and I think it's deeply satisfying. And you can see the kind of rocket launch here, rocket start. Uh, yeah, this plane really is awesome. And you can see the handling at rather low speed. It's still good enough, and you don't hang dead in the air for like what feels like a minute, like in a BF-109. So this is my Ace plus 1 match. I actually think it was just showing off the action part because it was just a few minutes. And here we can see for 6 kills I got 156,800 silver lines and 17,000 research points for my next aircraft. And I also had one unique thing, and that is a multi-strike ×4. Not very often that I got it. When I got it, it was mostly in Japanese planes, so that tells you a lot what I think of the G.55S, as if I have not stated it multiple times now. So again, let me know in the comment section what you think. Give this video a like if you did, subscribe if you want to see more, and we will see each other in the skies of War Thunder.